It looks like a normal English classroom. I take a quick second to look around the room. But it wasn't long before a blue-eyed monster obstructed my vision. Hey guys, Kuderi Ghost here, and welcome back to the Fruits of the Literature Club. So, yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering about my hair and it's messed up a little bit, it's because I just got a haircut today, so don't worry about that. Sorry. But anyway, so tell me about yourself, Ku. There isn't much to tell. Well, there has to be something. Why did you come here? To go to school. I went to another school far away and decided I need a different and new start. Oh, why is that? Okay, so apparently this is based, I don't know if it's based off of it, but people have been saying that it's similar to another visual novel that's called Fruits of... I forget the word, but yeah, anyway, so, I don't know. Anyway, just felt like it. Just felt like it is a saying we used at my old school for don't ask about it, you don't need to know. What about you? Why are you here? Well, started to go here when I came with my family. That was 12 years ago. And you're how old? I'm 18. Ah, so you've pretty much spent all of your life here. Yep. Interesting. So what do you do for fun, Sayori? Hanging around? Dahaha. Okay, anyway. Oh, lots of things. I like to draw, I like to read, I like to run around and play, and I like to play with animals. So overall, you're pretty random. Yeah. Well then, what about yourself? What do you like to do? Read? Read? Is that it? Well, I exercise a lot, but I don't really consider that a hobby of mine. I need to maintain a level of fitness at all times. Huh, why? Just feel like it. Okay. Anyway, we're done with lunch. Let's go back to the lockers. Okay. If he likes reading, why doesn't he join the literature club? Okay. I get that he's a spy, okay? He's a secret agent, okay? But come on. I close my locker and the rest of my class. Put the rest of the class's books in my bag. Okay. Thank you for eating lunch with me, Ku. No problem. Oh, would you like to walk home with me after school today? Me? Why? Because. We also live right next to each other, so it just works out. I walk alone. Oh, come on. Fine. I walk a lonely road. Yay. But there is one thing. A catch, I knew it. When I decided to walk home with her, I knew she had something hidden. Usually when someone asks you something, there's a motive behind the question. I don't seem surprised to Sayori. What is it? You have to come to my literature club. What? I told you no. But you said you would walk home with me. And I walk home after the literature club. I can very easily change my answer to a profound no. But I promised the other members that I would introduce you today. Don't make promises you can't keep. Wow. Halo. Okay, I don't know if that's the reference, but okay. They were all really excited to meet you. One member even said she would bake cupcakes. How many of you are there? See, cupcakes even get to the secret agent, okay? In the literature club? No, in general. You females are so goddamn persistent. It's quite annoying, really. Please, Ku? It'd really mean a lot to me if you did. I don't really care if it means anything to you. You used a rather sleazy tactic to persuade me to join your club. Oh my god, this guy. You don't have to join, just at least stay and wait for me to finish. You can meet the other girls in the club too. That way you aren't bored. Jesus. Woman, you don't let up, do you? Wow. Fine, I will wait for you. Yay. Sayori does a little hop while cheering victoriously. Jeez, he's so mean. Okay. They constantly nag at you when they don't have the right to. Okay. Well, that has to do with everyone pretty much, right? And she earned that authority over me. The only real reason I let a few men order me around is due to seniority over me. Once you're out of the chain, you no longer can control me. Well, why? It's every person, okay? Not just women. Now that I think of it, there was another woman who could order me. But she's gone now. Oh, that lady he was working for. Maybe that's why he's annoyed at them. I'll see you later today, Ku. Sayori tells me the room number of her literature club before trotting off to her next class. Ugh. I shuffled towards my next class. I arrive at the room number that Sayori gave to me after lunch. Class has begun for over 10 minutes. Sayori told me to show up at a specific time. I check my watch and wait for that time to come. Alright, here we go. He's so specific. I open the door to the classroom and enter it. He's like, it's gotta be the exact minute. It looks like a normal English classroom. I take a quick second to look around the room. But it wasn't long before a blue-eyed monster obstructed my vision. Koo, I'm so glad you came. Didn't realize I didn't really have any other choice. Okay, Sayori is now the blue-eyed monster. Sayori, you didn't say the new member was a boy. It didn't seem important at the time. Natsuki, that doesn't seem like something important. If he is a club member, he is a club member. A tall purple-haired girl arrives at the front of the room with the three of us, promptly coming to my defense without call. Wait a minute. I overheard these two arguing about manga yesterday. Yeah, I thought it was them. But boys ruin everything. Plus, he looks like kind of a dick too. He little bit, man. You're not fibbing, okay? It's truth. I walk into the classroom for less than 30 seconds, only said 5 words, and I'm the dick. I get the urge to open my mouth, but I restrain it. If I'm gonna be here for however long this club does its business for, I better keep tension low. Because believe me, I know how difficult things can get when you're focused to be around a group of people who don't like you. Natsuki, assuming such a thing about someone right off the bat is pretty harmful. Yeah, my feelings are real hurt. The pink-haired girl named Natsuki presumably looks away while angrily gritting her teeth. The most recent girl, the one with the brown hair, is the last to come to my defense. She has a proud and confident demeanor and stance upon her. She catches my eye for a second. Whatever. I'm sorry. Apology accepted. Granted, there was nothing really to apologize for, but I still accept it out of respect. Hi, I'm Monica. Koo. I am the president of the literature club. If there's anything I can do for you to make you more comfortable with us, just ask. I will make sure to take you up on that. Monica looks oddly familiar. I shrug the feeling and dismiss it. Is she gonna end up being that person that they were talking about before? So Monica, yeah. What type of things do you do here at the literature club? I'm very glad you asked, Koo. Also, Sayori's locker combination is the date that DDLC actually came out. I figured that out. Just kidding. Someone commented that and told me. So, you know who you are. Good job. We focus on the study and the application of many forms of literature. Interesting. Sayori's smile perks up. What interests you in the literature club? Nothing. I am only here for Sayori. Oh? She looks to Sayori, who is squirming in her shoes. I'm escorting her home today, and she insisted I wait for her here. So, I am just a guest. But I do hope he will join. Oh. Well, I do certainly hope you'll join if you're interested. Another member will get us registered as an official club. So if you have under 5 minutes, your club isn't really a club? Yeah. Or if you have under 5 members. So I was correct to sense a hint of bureaucracy here. How very observant, Koo. I heard you were new, which is why I'm surprised you caught on to that so quickly. Well, whenever I go to a new place, I always like to survey everything so I understand the norm. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy your stay with us today, Koo. We're just about to start. They don't suspect a thing, we're a secret agent. Alright. Monica's voice was as confident as her stature was. It was oddly entertaining to observe. She definitely caught me off guard for a second there. I didn't expect anyone at this school to possess even a shred of sheer confidence. But I was clearly wrong from how Monica presented herself. Is Monica a secret agent? And the fact that she's the president of the literature club immediately shows me she's an academic. But something continues to dig at my mind about her. She looks so familiar. Hey Natsuki, when are you gonna pass out those cupcakes? I'm starving for one. No. Sayori asks while taking a seat. Natsuki's the one that's starving, okay? The girls... Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? That face, it's adorable, okay? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Right at the face. And bite the face of the freaking thing off. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? No. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah, he's not lying. He doesn't seem like the lying type. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Well, Sayori said something. Someone was making cupcakes in preparation for my arrival. Well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. Okay. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. he doesn't get it. It's just over his head. Like, I don't know. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? My mouth is mispronouncing things. Alright. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. What? What? He said he likes reading. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I take a sip of the tea and immediately recognize what type of brew. It's a strain of oolong tea, not one of my favorites, but better than the gruel that my old school called tea. Nevertheless, I drink it. So Monica, why is it that you started your own club? From what I've seen so far, there are a few large-scale clubs already. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club in a competition against all the others. Hey, there are actually other characters, which is cool, like the old man. That's the only one I know of so far, but you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same girl. All interested in the same girl. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, brain. Okay. No, goal. Okay. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the new idea of a new member joining. Although I don't intend to lower my guard on this getting Ku to join the club shtick Sayori has. So Ku, what kinds of things do you like to read? Me, well, he seems like a Kuderi. He does. Let's be real here, okay? I don't really have a preference. I will read pretty much anything that I can find. No preference? What was the most recent thing you read? Educational book about birds. Oh. Why birds, if you don't mind me asking? Just felt like it. That time it was genuine. I read pretty much anything that I can. And I happened to come across a book about bird spotting. That is pretty interesting, if you say so. What do you like to read, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah. Alright. Yes, okay. That was like quoted from the main story. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I have read a pretty good few horror novels. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Alright guys, anyway, I'm gonna end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like. Also, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button to become a ghost, and I will see you next time. Peace.